Ani, I'm Malcolm King. I'm a member of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. I'm privileged to be a member of the Knowledge Keepers in Research Circle at CanSolve CKD. I'm here to introduce this video series on the work of the Knowledge Keepers in Research at CanSolve CKD.
Anin, Bojo, Ogane Kwedgas Nikaz, Nipsing Don Jaba, Deshani and Dayang, Megase Dodem. That is my spirit name, and it's Rosewoman, and I'm from Nipsing First Nation, and I belong to the Eagle Clan, and I live 3 hours north of Toronto in Ojibwe Territory. My other name is Dot Bokash Kennedy.
Gila Kasla Nugwa Am Gilgilishila Gayutlaha Jawa de Eno. Hello, I'm Evelyn. I am from the tribe of the Jawa de Eno people of Kingcome Inlet, BC.
Osiem, Tanoya, Tanoan Siam and Siaya, Siyoyakwa. The name that I carry is Latash. I'm from the Squamish Nation. My English name is Maurice Nahene.
Niogabwik Indijne Kas Masquad Nitotem, Ogijitakwe Indijne Kas, and my English name, birth name, is Myra. I bring you my first two public names, Niogabwik, which is the woman that sits at the Center for Directions, and Ogijitakwe. That name means a woman with good heart. And my kinship, our clan, as they call them, is the bear, the Musqua, or the Makwa, and she is a keeper of peace and justice.
That means Thunderbird Woman, and I come from the Coactos First Nations, Treaty 4 in Saskatchewan. My name is Lillian Fable Daniels. I now live in Vancouver for some 37 years. I acknowledge that I am a visitor on this territory of the Coast Salish people, and I appreciate their generosity, allowing me to live in this, on their territory.
My name is George Laliberte. My language, they call me Essene. I'm from Isle Cross. We work out of Saskatoon right now.
My English name is Mary Wilson, and my ancestral name is Ogamake Pemitit Naihaskanawa, and I am kin to the wolf, and I live born and raised in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
My name is Violet. My home base is Calgary for the past few years. My grassroots is from northern Alberta. I don't want to say Cold Lake because my relatives will say, no, you say Hatwe. Hatwe Tue Chotwe, meaning in English, it's land of the big fish.
CanSolve CKD is a research network devoted to bringing the patient and community voices into research. It's part of Canada's strategy for patient-oriented research. For Indigenous people, that means not only patients and families, but communities, and having their voices come into what's important in research. The Knowledge Keepers are an important part of CanSolve CKD. They reflect the important knowledge in many different ways: traditional knowledge, ceremonial knowledge, historical knowledge of our communities and how this affects people's health and wellness, and in particular, kidney wellness. One of the priorities of CanSolve CKD is the Wabishku Biziko Skanj learning pathway. It's learning modules that are designed to increase the competence of researchers in working with Indigenous peoples. Listening and learning from Indigenous peoples is a very important part of working and building relationships with Indigenous communities. In this video series, we'll hear from knowledge keepers about their experiences and their abilities to build relationships with researchers to deal with the important issues that communities face.